believe I can fly. I believe I can touch.
Hello, my friends. I'm Drew Dilla, and this is your weekly wrap-up. 5 weeks in, and things feel like they are just getting started. Some early season duds have turned into studs, and some early season studs are now just pants full of human milk duds. That rhyme was an early preview for you, Chris. Let's get to it. Drew versus Ron Vaughn. I think Kevin got a little too cocky early in the season. Stringing a couple wins together had his head up in the clouds. And while I'm sure it felt good to shit talk for a bit, it's a good thing we were able to bring him back down to earth.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Clean.
It may be a long winter for this slow learner. Kevin signs his name on the Drew's paddle and wonders if he should have purchased padded underpants before the season started. Tuna versus Jocks. Down with injuries and bye weeks, somehow Tuna managed to put together a win. She was using a roster filled with guys that not even Danny O'Shea wanted, but somehow managed to get it. I am quite sure Jomar thought this week was Money in the Bank, but instead it's Rocky Road ice cream and Monday night tears. For added comforting, I am sure Kevin has no preference on big versus little spoon Jocks. And as for Tuna, she is the current leader of the league, standing alone with the best record as the rest are just bunched closely together in the shit-tossing, dirty dick-tapping of a year we are calling 2017. No one else has really separated themselves from the pack. I wonder if this is what it looks like when Tuna opens the league in her browser.
Oh my god!
At least everyone seems to be getting along nicely this year. Beat That versus Champ. Remember when Joe was good? Neither do I. Champ somehow recovers from last week's heartbreaker and wins this week 5 nail-biter. Both these guys have had their struggles this year, but Champ pulls out a much-needed win this week. As for Joe, he really doesn't remember much from this one. He showed up to play, but remembers almost nothing. Nothing except for one image that keeps waking him up in the middle of the night. No explanation for why he showed up on the injury report with a bad back, or why his poops are now just falling out. Miller's Drillers versus Kareem's even looser than before cunt. High score of the week, Miller's Drillers. This one went the distance, and if not for some late night heroics from Watson, could have left Drillers in a 2-3 hole. A live action shot of Drillers watching Watson single-handedly give him the win. Been there. Suki must look to rebound next week, and Tuna wonders where all the household lotion has gone, and why Driller's browser history is nothing but Deshaun Watson highlights. And as for the rest, the clapping is yet stopped for Brian, as he may have saved his season with yet another win. And Loaded Bench apparently is fully awoke. Sorry for your luck marks. 5 weeks down and no one is out of it. I am not sure we have ever really had a season where all the records were so close. Everyone is either really competitive this year, or this year is similar to being the smartest kid in special ed. Well, until next time, I'm Drew Dilla.